Hello? Hi guys, welcome to Undercliffe Cemetery here in Bradford, in the north of England, Yorkshire. Look at these half crypt things, very unusual. So the cemetery was built in 1851. It's a classic sort of Victorian monuments. Nobody here, just me and the dead. So as you'd expect for a main city cemetery, you'll have all your prominent people buried in the best bit, which is here. There'll be mill owners, I think there's some members of parliament, I think there's two, like mayors, doctors and general cogs in the machine of industrial Bradford, which was famous for its textile production, full of spinning mills and things like that. So this is Anthony Gaddy, or Gady. He was the Lord Mayor and Freeman to this city. Died 1948. So just general sort of well-to-do people like that. Something missing off that one. Quite a lot of Egyptian-inspired stuff here. Henry Byron Reed, Member of Parliament for East Bradford, died 5th of October 1896, aged 41. This memorial was erected by nearly 3,000 of his constituents and friends in grateful recognition of a life devoted to the service of the people. That's cool. I wonder if they all went to the funeral. That would have been quite a big funeral. Joseph Bardsley, Vicar of Bradford, 1896. I like the sloping edges on this one. Frederick Wood Singleton, died at Cambridge. Can't see the date. Like coffin shaped one there. And this one over here looks like it's been vandalised. Looks like someone's kicked the stone through. You can just read Elizabeth Wells 1860. So I don't know what would possess people to do that, but you know, you're not going to find anything of value inside monuments. Very different, isn't it? It's got a makers, Lee, W. Lee, Leeds, Peter and Elizabeth Wells. Also, memory of Anne, the eldest and only surviving daughter of Peter and Elizabeth. Thomas Milligan, 1854. It's very different. So you can see quite a lot of, like I said, Egyptian inspired monuments. Quite a few obelisks, some with carvings on them. And there is just down here a Egyptian mausoleum, which I've seen online, which I'm going to check out. Ernst Frederick Ludwig Helix Schmidt, born 1860, died 1826, died 1880. Probably a German chap. Wonder what he's doing in Bradford. James Williamson. Nothing else on that. And this one, it's like a full-on model of a church, isn't it? Edward Coe Ward, Lieutenant of the King's Dragoon Guards. That is awesome, isn't it? Susan, wife of Joseph Hill, died 1965. A few carvings on that. Just decoration. The Victorians, even when they used hieroglyphics, didn't know what the meaning was. They couldn't read it, so it was just all gibberish and done because it just looked nice and it was trendy. So speaking of Egypt, look at this. This is the Illingworth Mausoleum, home to Alfred Illingworth and I think his wife and child. Bit of symbolism at the top. I'm no expert, but I think the round thing is the sun, and then the feathers are the rays of the sun, and the two cobras represent, oh look at the sun right in the middle, right on cue. Two cobras represent the good and bad of the soul. Got a couple of sphinx. Not the best carving, but still pretty interesting. Let's have a look, see if I can see anything. Just gonna use my torch on my phone, or flashlight if you're American. I can see some bits in there. So Alfred was a mill owner. He owned a spinning mill for textiles that he set up with his brother. Ooh, camera's playing up a bit. So he was quite a rich, obviously, being able to build this, and a prominent individual. Just can't see anything. I can't get the torch in there as well at the same time with the camera. Oops. Slipped on that. Yeah, so it's not exactly, no way. Like a bang coming from inside. Hello? Let's check it out with a torch. There's another gap here I didn't even see. Yeah, it sounded like that. It's like something like an urn at the back maybe, and then a big crack in the floor. It's like something like an urn at the back maybe, and then a big crack in the floor. Weird, there's loads of stuff in there, so It's probably just something that had fallen over. There's a bed-shaped one here for Yates. Headboards come off though, look, there's a big gap down there. Erected in the memory of Bessie. Thomas Mills died in Africa. Oh wow. This one, I like the patina on this. William Hill, son of Samuel and Hannah Liversedge, 1876. Just 22. Oh, there's the back of the Illingworth mausoleum. Might have had a window there at some point. That'd have been cool. These are all black because of coal fires, people's houses and factories. John Turner of Little Horton, 81 years, 1866. Looks like someone's tried to clean this one round the edges, but damaged it a bit. Sandstone, isn't it? It's very delicate. Smithin Anderson, born 1860. A few of them in there. Yeah, cool little cemetery. Probably get a better view at this. I'll go up the steps, give you a bit of an overview. It's a bit like the one at Utley, isn't it? So we'll just check out a few more on our way out of here. What's this one? Sam Oddy, decorator on Market Street, Bradford, 1876. So decorators must have been quite well to do in the day. Verdigris lovers. John Leeming, machine maker, 1834. Wonder what type of machines. Spinning mill machines, probably. Could be coal, boilers, all sorts. So we'll just have another look at these little crypts, but there are people down there visiting the graves, so I'll have to be a bit discreet. So there we go, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully see you on the next one.